Hello. I'm Lauren, and I run Today's Fixation, which is my Etsy shop, and I make basically whatever comes to my little ADHD mind. So, I want to show you stuff I've made since the last time we talked, and what I'm making for Christmas. I've bitten off as much as I can chew. I just love making things for people. But anyways, first I'll show you stuff that I've made since. This is a sweater that I made. I don't believe I've shown. I don't really know why. I think I was just really stressed about it. I wanted to make it by my birthday, and I did. But it's big twist and red heart. The red heart like speckled. Oh, nail check. Okay. These fingerless gloves. Super simple. Love these. I love this yarn. Then I've worn these a bunch, so they're a little, I gotta replace the string and actually put like a decent cord in there. But I made these leg warmers, and I definitely want to make some more. They're super comfy. This is an old big twist game that I had. What else? Oh, they're in my coat pocket. I made these. I made a pair of mittens. I think I would downsize my needle, but they look like they're actually knitted. Yeah, you see, you can kind of get my nail through there a little bit. But they're good if, in case I don't have gloves with me. They're always in there. Okay. What else? Oh, this hat. I'm not gonna put it on because I'm gonna sell it. But this is left over from this sweater. And I thought this was a cool little cat beanie. I scroll on Pinterest a little too much. Oh, and if you saw my video, a few videos where I showed my berets, I finally put the sprinkles on this cookie. Isn't it cute? Okay. Oh, then. Okay, I got really into the idea of like plushy taxidermy. I've been following this girl. I'll show you her tag. And I'll put it in the description. But her videos, I was like, I have to make those. So I literally went to the thrift store and bought some stuffed animals to make them, because I basically had everything else. Look at this guy. This is just a Dollar Tree frame. And I strung some beads. He already had the fur collar. I got a call. Yeah, he already had the fur. So I gave him some lace and a little necklace and a bow. It's adorable. Okay. I got excited. But I'm gonna show you stuff that I'm in the process of making for gifts now, because I've ceased making my own things at the moment. I've bitten off a little, as much as I could chew. So here is, it's attached to the yarn still, a balaclava. This is the neck. Hood's coming along for one of my partners. So if you're watching this, no you're not. Okay. If you think I'm gonna be making you something, you're not watching this. So, yeah, you just fold up the bottom. I originally bought this yarn for it, and I texted him while I was at work when I was stocking the yarn. I was like, hey, do you think this is ugly? And he hadn't responded until after I bought it, because I got off early that day. And he was like, ooh, yeah. So I was like, shit. So I went back and returned it. So we're just doing black. I had a giant pound skein of Big Twist black, so we're doing that. Then here is a sweater for my dad. Just a raglan. I thought it would be really nice, especially when it gets really cold since we're in the Northeast. See, we're getting there. There's a sleeve starting. Almost done. I got a little frustrated, a little burnt out by this one. But it's nice and thick. I'm making it with, it's ring spun. My store had it clearanced for $3. So I bought all of it. It cost me $18 to make this sweater. Savvy if I say so. I only caught it because, like, I work there, so I hid it behind the register. But yeah, we're almost done with this. Then what else? Oh. So I'm planning to, at least, make stuff for a few of my managers. I'm going to use what's left of this yarn and make a, like, ribbed fisherman kind of beanie for my store manager. And then another one is, like, I gotta fix his eyes, but obsessed with my worm on a string scarf. So I was like, hey, what's your favorite color? And she's like, oh, the color of my jacket. And I said, oh, perfect. So I grabbed this and I'm gonna make her one. I'm excited about it. Okay. Here's the vibe for this. This is for one of my partners. He has this one-piece beanie. He just texted me. He has this one-piece beanie that he wears like all winter. And I'm making him, and it's red. So I'm making him like a blanket scarf, like a thick one, to go with it. Because I was gonna make him a balaclava too, but he loves that hat, so I was like, perfect. And I am also, because I grabbed a whole pound, because I might need more, but I'm making it. My sister wants a scarf to go with her hat, and she said red, so I was like, all right, whole pound it is. So about a whole pound of that. And for Mama, she's been obsessed with this picture on my Pinterest. So I got the yarn to make it my color palette. I know I can knock that out in like a week. So I haven't started it. I'm not like too concerned. I've made a few of them. Then I saw that my store had this and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was thinking about maybe making a blanket. So I messaged my best friend and was like, hey, which one of these do you like? And she said this one. So I'm trying out the Bernat blanket square yarn. What's it called? All-in-one blanket granny. And they map it out. See, it tells you you need 5. It's squares that you sew together, if you can see that. And I believe the pattern's on the inside. So I bought 6. We're gonna see how big it gets. She might end up with a like hat or something out of the last one. But yeah, I stole one of her blankets and then never gave it back. So she's getting a blanket this year. Yeah, that is, I believe, everything that I am able to get myself to muster up to make. So, I know this was a short one, but hope you enjoyed. Maybe had a quick little lunch, or, you know, you're working on a project or something. But yeah, I'll see you later with this blanket square yarn. Okay.